Hi, everyone. This is Leslie Cottrell Simons from the Visionary Passage. And I come to you today with just a couple of thoughts about getting prepared for our first virtual summit designed for today's caregivers that launches on Monday, November 14th. I can't believe we're getting so close. We're all very excited about it. But as we get closer, I got to thinking about some of the things that you can do to really put yourself in a position to get the absolute most out of this week. There's going to be so much information coming your way all at once. And if you're not ready for it, you may sort of lose some of this stuff in the shuffle and in the flow. So I recommend that you go out and you purchase a 3-ring binder and some extra notebook paper, and maybe even buy yourself just a pretty little pen to commemorate all that you're going to learn this next week. And get ready to take notes from every session that we have, because I think that every one of them has some things that you'll definitely want to remember. And then definitely take advantage of every giveaway from every presenter every day. And a lot of them are going to be downloads for you that you'll want to print out. And they can go right in this notebook. And then you're just super ready for when you get to a time and you need that specific kind of information that'll be right at your fingertips. And I do recommend, before you click on play each day, that you take some time, take a few deep breaths, and try to let the world slip away a little bit so you really can just take a deep dive into all this great information so you can really take it in, because we are here to support you and to support your journey. So let us do that and allow yourself to get prepared mentally and emotionally to take in a whole bunch of great information. And I really think this summit is for you if you're a caregiver, and equally so if you aren't even a caregiver yet. To be prepared in a way that most people aren't, I think will just make your caregiving experience a much easier one. You'll navigate it from a different place than those of us that just, happened into it and learned things along the way. So take advantage of this if you're not even a caregiver yet. And if you're watching this and you've signed up and you know some people that you think are going to be caregivers soon, get in touch with them and get them signed up before we go out into the world on the 14th of November, which is coming right up. So we're very, very excited to support you. And I would really recommend that as you go through these segments, I think there will be some that will resonate so deeply with you that you're thinking, oh man, she did this just for me. I can't believe it. I needed this so bad right now. And there may be some that you're like, yeah, this is cool information, but I don't really need it right now. And that's fine. But you may need it someday. And if you prepare and have a notebook and print everything out, it'll be there for you when you need it. But by the time you get to the end of the week, I would expect there may be anywhere from 3 to 5, I don't know, could be less, could be more, segments that really resonate with you because they address your issues right now. And I'd like to encourage you to consider making a little bit of an investment and taking these coaches and consultants that you resonate with and go a little bit deeper and purchase some time with them and gain some of the knowledge to aid you in this time in your life. And I had a situation recently where I could have moved forward without making an investment. But I chose instead, probably for the first time in my life, to make an investment. I had written a book, and my desire through the work of this book is to change the world. I want to create a tidal wave revolution to change how we think about end of life and serious illness. And I think the book's pretty darn good. But if I launched that book and nobody knew about it, I'm not going to make much change in the world. I'm not going to affect lives like I want to. So I made a conscious decision to enter into a partner publication relationship. And it was one of the best decisions that I've ever made. We literally watched my book climbing in the ranks. Before we knew it, I was a bestseller. It gets better. And then before we knew it, I was a #1 best-selling author. It gets better. I then went on to be an international best-selling author. So I know that this book is out there. People are aware of it. People will take advantage of it, and lives will be changed. That was a decision that I had to sit with and say, am I worth it? Is my work worth it? And if I had said no, I would have been demeaning all of that hard work. I would have been demeaning my own words, and I believe I would have been demeaning the world because I would have kept that information from those that need it. So I just use my story quickly as an example to really consider allowing yourself to invest in some real assistance to enact change in your caregiving experience and to allow it to change you as a person and enhance your life overall. We're just so excited to be coming to you next week and giving you all of these supercharged sessions and interviews and free giveaways. We're so happy that you're along for the ride, and we can't wait to see you next week. Now, if you have questions or concerns beforehand, you know you can always email me, Leslie@thevisionarypassage.com. Till then, have a great weekend.